What's up YouTube? It's your girl Kay and I'm back with another video. So today in this video I will be unboxing my brand new iPhone 12 mini. So there's been a lot of hype going around with the different iPhone 12s because this is the first time iPhone has released 4 different versions of the same phone. So there's the iPhone 12 mini, then there's the iPhone 12, then there's the iPhone 12 Pro, then there's the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So there's literally 4 different versions that you can get, and obviously there's a lot of controversy or confusion about which one you should get and which one is really worth it. So I will be getting into that in this video. The current phone that I have right now is an iPhone 8 Plus. So here's my iPhone 8 Plus. So the iPhone 12 mini is a smaller size than the iPhone 8 Plus. I'm gonna be going through the difference between the two, the new features of the iPhone 12 mini in general, and I'll be unboxing it with you. So let's unbox this together. So I didn't open it up yet because I wanted it to be, you know, like my actual authentic opinions and views on the phone. So I'm gonna open up the box and show you what comes with the iPhone 12 mini. There's so many different versions. Okay, so here is the phone. Can you guess what color I got? So depending on what color you get, apparently it'll say iPhone on the side of the box in that color. So I actually purchased the AirPods with the lightning connector with this. So, well, I didn't purchase it, but I got sent it. So I'm gonna open up the box with you guys. Ooh, this is so exciting. So here is, it's so pretty. So, ooh, wait, I didn't even look at the front. Oh, this is on it. All right, so I'm gonna take, ooh, okay. So I'm just gonna let you guys take a look at the phone itself. I think this light green is just beautiful. When I take the phone out of the box, it comes with a different type of charging cable. So as you can see, this cable, this cord that came is not the same as all the other charging cords for the iPhone. So you do get the cord and then you just have to use your own box, and here's a little manual. So the iPhone 8 Plus is about 5.5 inches across and the iPhone 12 mini is 5.4 inches across. So again, not that it sounds like it's a huge difference, but you definitely do see, you know, the size difference. And then on top of that, the weight is very different. So this phone is super, super light as opposed to this one, which feels kind of heavy. The iPhone 8 Plus comes in silver, space gray, and gold, where the iPhone 12 Plus comes in green, blue, red, white, and black. So this video isn't like sponsored by iPhone or Apple or any of that. I wish it was, but it isn't. So this is just my real opinion on the iPhone 12 mini and setting it up, unboxing it with me. So as opposed to the 4 different types of iPhone 12s, the 12 mini obviously is the smallest of the two, but the 12 mini has the same exact features that the iPhone 12 has. And this iPhone 12 mini has an A14 Bionic chip, which basically means that it's a lot faster. It's actually the fastest chip in a smartphone right now. And on top of that, it is the smallest at the moment, smallest and fastest. So I personally believe that this is my view before even turning on the phone. So I believe it's worth it because I did a lot of research on it, and honestly, the 12 mini is pretty much the same as all the other 12s. It's smaller, which is easier for you to, you know, you can actually put it in a handbag, actually put it in a in your pocket, actually walk around with it and stuff like that. And then on top of that, it's sold for less too. So, you know, it's like you're getting a lot for your money, if that makes sense. As opposed to like the only difference between the other ones is that it's bigger, and then the Max one just has 1 extra camera. No. The Pro and the Max have a 3rd camera. Some more facts about the 12 mini is that the 12 mini has 5G to download movies on the fly and stream high quality video, like what I was saying. If the 5G does become like a concern for me, I can easily turn it off. It has a beautiful, bright, and compact Super Retina XDR display. It has a ceramic shield with 4 times better drop performance. So what that basically means is that, say with this 8 Plus, if I was to just chuck it on the ground, and if I was to just chuck this 12 mini on the ground, the 12 mini is less likely to be damaged than the 8 Plus is. So on top of that, the 12 mini does have Dolby Vision HDR video recording, editing, and playback. The chip that I was telling you about, the A14 Bionic chip. And it has incredible low light photography with night mode on all of the cameras. The downside to this is that because it is smaller, it does have a shorter battery life. So this is all stuff that I've heard, so I'm gonna be testing it out, but I'm gonna open this up. So one of the things that is new for me is that with this iPhone 8 Plus, I've only had iPhones that have this center button here. So this has Face ID. I've never used Face ID before. So that's definitely gonna be new. I'm gonna have to navigate my way through using this. The iPhone 12 mini is water resistant for up to 6 meters for 30 minutes. Definitely is, you know, it can go in deeper depth of water. Not that you should test it out and like toss it in an ocean or something. The resolution is a lot better because this one, the 12 mini, is 2340 by 1080 pixel resolution, which is way higher than the other one. Some more features just with the camera between the two different cameras, you know, if cameras are important to you, is that the 12 mini now has a night mode for the camera, and then it also has deep fusion. And then also the portrait mode for the 12 mini is with advanced bokeh and depth control. Smart HDR3 for photos. For the video recording on the camera, you can record in 4K video. So basically, as you know, I'm just throwing out a lot of different facts to you guys, just telling you guys the difference, but you guys just saw the size difference, and now I'm going to turn the phone on and start getting it set up. Okay, so I guess I swipe up. It asks me to choose a language, so I'm just gonna go through all this. This is like the standard stuff that most phones ask you to do. Okay, so I just plugged in my iPhone 8 Plus on the outlet. So it says on my 12 mini that transfer data from Carissa's phone will take 25 to 35 minutes. So I'm pressing continue. It's setting up my Apple ID. And my iPhone 8 Plus still has this screen that says finish on new iPhone. Keep this iPhone near your phone while the information is being transferred. So I'm just keeping them right next to each other. Okay, so now it says transferring data on my 8 Plus, and on my 12 mini it says transferring data from Carissa's iPhone. Okay guys, so my phone now says, my 8 Plus now says transfer complete. Your data has been transferred to your other iPhone. Then this phone, I guess, oh my gosh, it updated everything for me. So basically I normally, it's unlocking it because of my face. So normally I have my phone, every 10 p.m. my phone goes on, I guess, night mode and do not disturb. And then it has my like the photo that I had it set to on my old phone, it literally transferred to my new phone. So I'm gonna try this Face ID, see if it works. Oh, swipe up. Okay. It has everything set for me, like all my apps are from my old phone are re-downloading onto this new phone. My messages are there, everything is in there. Oh gosh, I had 8,000 something photos on this 8 Plus and I was hoping they would just delete for me. Oh gosh. Okay, so I still have 8,900 something photos. So I basically have 9,000 photos that I need to delete, which is very upsetting. But everything updated, which is really cool. I'm gonna go to the camera. So it says new quick take video. So it says you tap and hold the shutter to record a quick video. Drag the shutter to the left for burst. So this is definitely new. The whole camera on the inside is new. It's different than the 8 Plus that I'm used to. Oh my gosh, so I swiped to the right again and it says welcome to App Library, a new home for all of your apps organized in smart categories. That's so cute. So each of my apps are in little widgets again. So some of the apps are still downloading, but this is what it looks like. So this is definitely a great organizational tool. It just, you know, it just looks cute. Normally for all of my apps to download, it takes a while, and almost all of them are downloaded already, so that's probably from the A14 Bionic chip. That works a lot faster. This is also great because, like I said before, with the videos, it records in 4K and the pixels are way clearer than the 8 Plus. So if I find out anything else, I will, you know, add this in or put in the description box or something. But I definitely think this phone is worth it. The same as the iPhone 12, but smaller, more accessible, easier to carry around. And then on top of that, the price is less as opposed to the same phone, but just a little bit bigger. So the only difference really between the iPhone 12 Pro and the iPhone 12 Pro and the iPhone 12 Pro Max, along with this, I mean, compared to this 12 mini, would be the OLED camera. So that's the third camera that's on it, and then it's bigger on the 12 Pro Max. And then of course the 12 Pro Max has a better battery life. It is bigger than this phone that has a smaller battery, and of course it is more expensive. So all in all, I think this is a great compact phone. It's small, it can do all the regular functions and more on top of that. Just a reminder that the cable for this phone, well, the cord for this phone is different. So you don't get a box like what you normally do, you just get the cord. Okay guys, so another cool thing that I just noticed while going through my iPhone 12 mini is that in the settings there is a feature called exposure notification. If you turn them on, your public health authority can notify you of possible exposure to COVID-19. So when I click on how it works, it says your iPhone uses Bluetooth to keep a log throughout the day. People can report that they have COVID-19. If someone gets a positive diagnosis, they can report it and anonymously notify those who have been near them. If you've been exposed, your public health authority can notify you. Your iPhone will check your log for exposure to anyone who has reported a positive COVID-19 diagnosis. And basically that's put in place to protect your to protect you, I guess, or to let you know if anyone around you has logged that they've had COVID-19. And then it does say, you know, that it's not collecting or sharing exposure notification data with anyone. Like, it's just for you to know that, okay, like, there's people around you that have COVID-19. So I feel like for our day and age, that definitely is a good feature that Apple added, because it's good to know if people around you have COVID-19. There's a new feature also called Translate. So I guess that's just set up where instead of like going on your phone to go to Google Translate, that's already there for you, where you're able to translate languages. And that's one of the apps that comes with the phone, just like how iMovie or whatever did. Oh yeah, iMovie's still there. So those are just a few more of the features if you guys were interested and just wanted to quickly watch this instead of having to do all the research that I did. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope if you were trying to decide, hey, should I get the 12 mini, I hope this kind of helped you a little bit. Comment if it did, or if you have any questions about it, because I will be figuring out everything about this phone. I'll probably be on it constantly for the next few days, trying to try out the new features because I'm so excited about it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe.